What's goody, everybody? It's your girl Chrissy, and I am back with another video. Before we get into this video, I know I got a lot of explaining to do, but before we get into the set, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you can know every time I post. So y'all, we about to get into this set. Before I do want to say, y'all, I am a little under the weather, so if my voice sounds raspy, please forgive me in advance. But thank you, and I appreciate those who stuck through this video. Now, this right here is about to be the foundation for multiple sets, because I am just going to keep changing the design because I love how I did this set. But right now I'm just doing my soak off method. Like, as you can see, I have my bowl with the acetone in it, and I just have my hands sitting in there for a little minute and let it kind of like loosen up, and then I always go with my drill to kind of like break it down even faster, because I do not like sitting for a long period of time. To take my metal bit, and I like to go in and break down all that acrylic, file, drill until it gets as thin as possible. Then I stick my hand back in the bowl and I let that thin layer come off. Then I take it back out and I use my buffer drill bit to get it all clean and nice and ready for tips. Yeah, I don't know why I was moving so fast. I was so frantic this day. I don't know. I think I was just more so excited to do my nails for what seemed like a very long time. But it only been like a couple of weeks. So here I am going in with my curved natural tips. Y'all not gonna believe this. I am definitely going to be double tipping these, but I double tipped them only for like a little extra length. Like, I didn't really want a bunch of length added onto it because I didn't want them to curve into my nails or into the palm of my hand. So I just did a light little double tip just for that little extra added length, and yeah. So this time I thought I'd be a little bit more engaging. So y'all comment down below and tell me what y'all favorite shape is. I know that it's such like a cliche question, but like, I really be wanting to know, because a lot of people don't like the shapes that I like. Like, I like the mermaid tail look. I like the duck nail look. For those who don't know what mermaid tail is, it's literally just a long nail with the tip of a duck nail. So I love that look. I do like lipstick, but I don't think it's for my hands. But for first and foremost, I'm always going to go with a curve. I'm always going to go with a curve because I feel like I eat down on that. But yeah, that's definitely my go-to shape. But yeah, let me know in the comments what yours is. So yeah, I know it's been a long time, or like a hot little minute, since I posted my last video. But for those who follow me on Instagram, you definitely know I've still been working, still been pushing out content for sure. But before 2025 hit, I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. So I'm going to try and put at least a video once a week. Just so that I can have like that consistent content, because I know y'all want to see me work. Like, I want to see me work. So right now I'm just going in and putting that dip in the tip of my nails, because I like to do this before I put my application on, because it makes it easier for me to go in and shape it. I could just put the divot or like freshen up the divot after application. But yeah, do this on whatever speed I feel comfortable, and I put that dip in there. I do that with curve, I do that with duck, I do that with mermaid tail. I just tried it with coffin. Oh, y'all have to come back and see that video, but I've been liking the dip at the tip, okay? Now, this might be just a me thing, but you know, some folks, I personally like to scrub my hand down with alcohol before I put my primer on. right here I'm going in with my D&D primer, and then I also have my Too Cute nail primer. I do 2 primers. I never skimp on the primers. Like, it depends. I kind of like test it out. Like, if I don't know, it's really a judgment thing for me. Sometimes I just use my D&D primer, sometimes I just use my Too Cute primer, or sometimes I use both. It really just depends on like how I'm feeling. But like, for sure, if I'm doing like a gel manicure, I'll probably only just use my Too Cute nail primer. But if I'm doing like acrylic and stuff, I'll probably use both of them. And then say if I put primer on the toes, like say if I do a gel pedicure, I do the same as I would with the nails. So like if it's a gel pedicure, I'll probably only just use my Too Cute primer. But if it's like acrylic toes, I'll probably use both. For those that don't know, I am now working in the salon, and I decided to go like do a side-by-side comparison of what they use in the salon. Oh my god, we're not even gonna talk about that little mess that I made, but I'm kind of clumsy old Crystal to make a mess. But yeah, I wanted to do a side-by-side of their dark pink versus my dark pink to see which one I like better. Now, as you can see, I just tested out theirs, and it's giving light. It's giving very much so light. Now watch when I put on my Denti. Now this is what I'm talking about. Do you see how bright that is? That's what I go for every single time. So off rip, I was like, I'm going to put back Chelsea's. I think that's how you say it. And I'm going to use my Denti. Now, even though I was going to use my Denti, I did want to test out this custom color that I made, because I was like, really, it's for video purposes. That one right there eats, okay? It eats. It's like a combination of the advanced dark nude from Denti and a nude. So yeah, I did my big one with that one. Alrighty, so now we are getting into the application portion of this process. So a few things that I want to say about application, y'all. Make sure that you guys are wiping your brush after every dip. Like literally, as I can't even count how many times I wipe my brush, because it is such an important thing. Like, the minute you neglect wiping your brush is the absolute second you can clock it that your application will become a little wonky. So always make sure you are wiping your brushes during every step of application, and then making sure you're patting your brush so you're not having so much water in your brush as well. I'll probably do a different video when it goes to talking more about ratio, monomer to powder ratio, and how to get the best bead. Me personally, like, I'm at a point where I just want to get the acrylic on there, so it's really no rhyme or reason to like how I put my acrylic on there. But as long as you're wiping your brushes off, and as long as you are controlling your beads and moving at a consistent pace, you should really have no problem with your application. But like I said, I will put out a separate video in regards to just application on its own. just gonna go ahead and apply the rest of the acrylic on the remainder of the fingers on this hand. It's literally the same thing that I did for my pinky. I just go in and apply the acrylic, laying it even as possible before I get to the next finger. So for any fellow nail techs watching, first off, hey y'all, welcome to the channel. But like, to get a little discussion going, like, what has been like your biggest reward when it comes to like doing nails? Like, what makes it worthwhile for you? I know for me, it's seeing the end result. Like, I always want to see the vision come together at the end. But I also like to take my time throughout the process. So for me, like I said, I guess it's just like the end result, seeing the whole thing come together. So comment down below, what would that be for you guys? I know that I've mentioned that I am now working in a salon slash beauty bar, but before I was working from home, and I can honestly say that this has been a really good experience within like the transition from being an at-home nail technician or nail artist to going into a salon. And I can say I've learned so much, and like just being in the salon, it's allowed me to get out of my comfort zone and to really like be on point with everything that I do. So, and there's like, then when it comes to like the stereotypes with like salons and stuff, I really feel like now it's about who's running the operation, who's like controlling how everything goes and like what's being used in the salons and stuff like that. The owner of our salon, she's really, you know, TEE to the health standard. Like when I first came in, she basically let me know like, hey, this is how things go. We keep it like this. Keep your area on point every time. Make sure that you're using salon safe products, things like that. So it's just been like a really good experience to get that technical experience from the salon. Okay, so now I'm done with my application, and this is how I store my brush. Like, I go in with the monomer, clean it out, and then I go in with acetone and I clean it out, and I flatten it as much as possible. Another tips I had picked up on was using cuticle oil to keep your brush soft in between applications. So I've been doing that, and I really like how it's been maintaining and keeping my brush bristles moisturized, I guess. So when it comes to shaping my curved nails, I only use my hand file on the surface of my nails. I don't go in on the curve with my hand file, but I do straighten up the sides of the nails with the nail file or the hand file. So here I'm just adding that slant to the tip of my nails. I don't know, it's just having that slant on the curved nail, it just adds to that curve effect, and it's just perfect for me. So yeah. Okay, I don't know why I put this clip in here, but I don't know, it's just something about how the nails look while I'm texting that just, I don't know, it just look good to me. Like, I don't know, I want y'all to see the aesthetic of this. Like, these nails is really tea. So here I normally go in and add that dip at the tip of my nails. Dip in the tip, I like that, okay? And then I also go in on my curve, kind of like crisp my curve out with the e-file, and then I go in on my cuticles and fill my cuticles. And y'all would not believe what happened. my drill died. Literally, the end of all endings, my drill died. Okay, because we got it done. Trust. So right here, this is after I fouled, buffed everything on my nails. I went in with a top coat, and then I started doing my French. But y'all gonna see how I literally wiped this off because I forgot to do something that is so important when it comes to me using this pink and any type of French. So yeah, just pay attention. But for content purposes, this is a real life representation of how I do my deep French. Now, at this moment, I don't know if y'all can hear me, but at this moment, I realized what I did, and I was contemplating on if I wanted to keep going or start over. So I ended up finishing it, but yeah, just keep watching. Yeah, you see how pretty it looks? Watch. Done. I was not pleased. I had to get that off. I had to. It was going to be the death of me if I left it undone. So yeah, watch what I do. This is the most important step when it comes to doing a deep pink and a white French, okay? So I just wiped the surfaces all off with alcohol. And here I am just fanning it dry before I put on what I put on. This is what I do. Y'all gonna see the difference. It's not major, but it's a difference. Okay, look at that. Oh my God. I don't know what it do, but it do something for me. Okay, this is what it do for me. It gives what it's supposed to give. Like, I am so, and listen, let me make this very clear. Had I not been in the salon, I would not have found out about this color. Everything happens for a reason. Clock it. Like, I gagged at this color. Like, and it's so crazy because I sat down and I saw this color sitting there on a little pedestal on a wall, but I just didn't know what to do with it. And now, this is what I do with it. Watch how the French look after I put this on. Just watch. Look at that. Now y'all don't be mad at me because my phone died before I could get the rest of the nails. So we just going, after we do this, after y'all see this French get composed, we just gonna go straight to how the finished product look, okay? And So while I'm here, let's get into white fur, okay? I'm a D&D sponsor at this point. Sponsor me, D&D, please, because white fur is the new white. Y'all gonna have to remake that shit 10 times over. White fur, I'm gonna put the girlies on. No French tip, baby. Get white fur, okay? And voila, here we have the final product. Yes, composed by Established Beauty. This is what it looks like. This is what it gives. This is why I love French, y'all. We got a little bit of chrome. We got a little bit of blooming rose. We got a junk nail. We got everything that it gives. And y'all, my bow glow in the dark